Happiness comes through you, not to you. So many times we look to the outside environment, to the outside happenings and situations, and especially to other people. We look to all of that to give us our happiness. We're waiting, in a sense, aren't we? We're waiting. We're waiting for that situation to change. We're waiting until that person comes along and just sweeps us off our feet. We're waiting until we get that next job. We're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting because happiness can't be right now until all the conditions are perfect. See where I'm going with this? Happiness comes through us, and happiness comes through us when we say, you know what? I'm making plans for the future, but right now I'm giving thanks for this. I'm giving gratitude and expressing my appreciation for all that is good in my life, for all that around me makes me feel alive. Okay? So that's the beginning steps of making the happiness come through us. I forget who the famous person is that is quoted for saying, we're about as happy as we make up our minds to be. Actually, I think that was Abraham Lincoln. We are about as happy as we make up our minds to be. That is putting the responsibility solely on you, solely on me, to make those decisions to change the habitual thinking that no longer serves us, and to know that we are going to move towards what makes us happy. However, in the meantime, we are taking a good look around us. And it could be something as simple as walking out your front door and hearing the birds sing. Okay? That was my post earlier this week, was two of these baby birds, mouths wide open, singing, probably at the top of their lungs, most likely. It's springtime for most of us around the world. And that is the time where we hear those birds singing, the baby birds, the adult birds, everything. Birds singing to attract a mate. It's that ever feeling of rebirth, of newness. And in nature's newness, we find the spiritual, the happiness, the truth of who we are in relation to all that is being reborn and new and regenerating. Okay? So happiness can only come through us just as much as rebirth comes through nature. In the flowers, in the babies of whatever animal, there is newness, happiness, that exploration of what is it that makes us joyful in our soul, that exploration of newness that draws us to what it is that makes us happy. Okay? Because it cannot be someone. It cannot be that thing that's a new job, more money, more, new car, whatever it is, new clothes. It must be something that is felt on the inside, that contemplation and reflection of what brings me joy. Because you've all experienced, I know I have, a person who might be doing a mundane job like washing windows, sweeping floors, but there's someone who's just absolutely in a blissful state, whistling. or singing a song. There is a woman I know in the vegetable and fruit department at a Safeway who just is constantly talking with the customers, big smile. She just radiates joy. And I wanted to ask her, is your joy coming from this job, or what is the deal? Because I already know the answer actually is going to be, I am so happy in my life because, I take joy and happiness in, and she's going to name the little things. But she's also going to say, I'm at a place where everything is just good, and I give thanks for that. This is something that we need to think about, something we need to feel. And it's not something that we're waiting for. Our potentiality is right here, right now, waiting for us as we're waiting for something else. Our potentiality is all right here. And it just takes that awareness, that tapping in to, in the silence, in the contemplation, reflection, in that time alone, to feel what our heart wants, to feel what our soul wants, and to move towards that in gratitude for all that is around us in this moment for now. Happiness does not come to you. It comes through you. When that comes through you as happiness, you draw all the resources the universe has. Because the universe has your back. You draw all those resources and things to you as you continue moving towards what it is you want. What it is you want to be, what it is you want to do. And it's just more and more and more and more of life. As much as you can handle, it is given to you. That is it for today. Remember, our potentiality is a journey of opening, going into the unknown, being who we are, taking those risks, and knowing that happiness comes through us and not to us.